Okay, this is King B News and Views. King B News and Views. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in your part of the world. I'm right back with part 2 of the previous videos. I ended my last video, Earth breaking heat and CO2 records, talking about binary and trinary solar systems, star systems, and I was talking about how we have more than one sun. Now, some say we live in a binary system, meaning we have two suns, and there's more than two suns up there. And I just couldn't, I was trying to find a website. My mind went blank. I could not remember the website I was referring to, and here it is. I said I would be right back with another video, and here it is. All right, so ISWA, the website iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov, and you can see why my mind went blank. I couldn't remember. It's the Integrated Space Weather Analysis System. That's what ISWA stands for. So let's go in here. And I've done this once before in a previous video. So I'm going to do it again. Boy, this is going kind of slow. You know, if you've been having, if you notice your internet has been running slow, or your phone service has been disrupted. I know I seen something yesterday about phone service systems being down. We've been getting a lot of action from the sun recently. X flares, solar flares. When that happens, it can knock out a phone system. So let's go in here. Here's ISWA, and let me. Here we go. This one. Let's see. This is the one right here. Make it bigger. Okay, so hit that little play button. And this is one of the satellites. GOES. All right, there's two satellites, GOES 16, GOES 18, and you can see my cursor here. That's this is the planet. The light side of the planet is the front of the planet. Dark side is the back of the planet. All right, magnetosphere. And what's happening is we have the sun. We have two suns back here in front of the planet, but behind the planet, back here, all this energy pushing back, there's another sun, right? So let me show the other one. And again, if you want to go on this website and look for yourself, again, the website is iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov. Okay, that's the website. You know, save it in your notes in your phone. You know, if you go on there, so you don't forget, like I just did. All right, and then you want to click on magnetosphere, right? And then you go to number 9, and then you can find this and you can look at this for yourself, and then you know, just play around with it, and you know, you can check ionosphere and planetary and all the different features on this website where it shows you what's going on. Okay, and then you click on one, and then a little box come up, and then you click the arrow right here next to the X to make it bigger. All right, and then you got to hit play. Now you got the play button down here, a small little box. You hit that. It's only going to play just a portion. See, now you have all this energy. You see the arrows? That's the energy, solar action, solar winds coming from the sun. This is in front of us. But you see what's going on back here? You see how some of these arrows get pushed back and turned around right back at us. There is another planet that we cannot see because it's ultraviolet light. See, we're really blind. What I mean by that when I say we're really blind, when you look at the light spectrum, we only see like a sliver of light. There's different light waves. There's different waves of light or energy, because light is energy. And most of it we cannot see. We're blind to it. We really only see like a sliver of light. Right? So you got this other sun behind us, and it's in a light wave that we can't see. Right? But the ancients, our ancestors, knew about it. They knew about it. Some of the, when you look at ancient Kemetan, or probably know it more for the as Egypt, ancient Egypt. When you look at the deity Amun, Amun stands for the hidden one, right? The hidden one. Amun is hidden. You can't see Amun. Amun is the hidden one. Amun later merged with Ra. Ra is the sun, represents the sun. So you got, they merged Amun and Ra together, and they became Amun Ra. Now, going off of the meaning of both, Ra meaning the sun, or representing the sun, and Amun stands for the hidden one, you got the hidden sun. The hidden sun, meaning we can't see it. It's invisible to us. That's what's sitting back here. That's that pushback we getting. You know, most don't know about it. That's why you hear some, and I still can't remember the name of this YouTube page. But he talks about how we live in a binary system. We got two suns, and there's more than two suns. We have more than two suns, because most do not know about this hidden sun that we can't see, that is invisible to our eyes, because we can't see ultraviolet light. Okay, sitting back here, and with the moon, right? With the moon. See, that's the staff that Amun Ra is holding. A moon. Sitting back here. Okay? So, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. I want to shout out a YouTube page, Angry Catfish. Right? That YouTube channel. He broke this down. Another one too, Homebrew Home brewed has broke this down as well, but Angry Catfish have broke this down. Okay, and you look at his profile pic. He has the profile pic of this, but showing what actually it was. Of this one, not this particular one, but I'm just showing you what he has as a profile pic, but not this particular one, but this one from he has as a profile pic of it showed what looked like it showed a higher it looked just like a hieroglyph, right? And he has it as his profile pic. I mean, he gave a lot. He's been given a lot of information, and he came out with this and broke this down. So we know what's going on. Well, some of us do anyway. But look into this for yourself. Don't take nobody's word for it. Do the research. Look into this for yourself. But and also, if you don't know what I mentioned in the previous video, that they have artificial suns that they've created. Yes, they do. They have a patent for it of how to make a star, their own star. So yes, they have the technology already for a fake sun. China has launched a fake sun, their artificial sun. Right? There was a video of it. You know, United States government have their artificial sun as well. You have to know what you're looking at. You have to know what you're looking at. You got to pay attention. You got to have discernment. You got to have a spiritual eye. You have to know what you're looking at. You got to be able to tell the real from the fake. Okay. You ever notice? Have you ever noticed sometimes it's daytime, but it looks dark? How many people out there have ever experienced that? Plenty of times I've been outside and it's daytime, middle of the day, and I look up, I look around, and it's just dark. Or I look up at the sun, and I've noticed plenty of times around the sun, it's dark. You know how many times there've been solar eclipses. Our real sun have been eclipsed, and we don't know it because they activate and they have their fake artificial sun on. Meanwhile, our real sun is eclipsed, and we're actually in darkness. And it's also the reason, if you have experience, if you're standing in the sun, the side of your body that is facing the sun will feel heat, while the other side of you that's not facing the sun will feel cool. It's just minor details that you really need to pay attention to. You know, back in the days, I mean, when the sun was yellow, how many remember the yellow sun? The sun being yellow, or golden rather. How many remember that? A golden sun with golden rays, right? When you was a child in school and you drew pictures of the sun, what color did you remember? What color did you draw the sun? You didn't draw it white. I remember drawing, coloring a using the yellow crayon, right? Because we had a golden sun. Remember how that sun felt? You know, you felt that heat all around you. There was no such thing as the side of you that the side of your body that faced the sun felt heat, while the other side of you felt cool. There was no such thing. Your whole body felt that heat. So what is this now, to where you face the sun and the side of your body feels heat and the other side of your body it feels cool? What's this? When you feel that and when you're experiencing that, that's that artificial sun. They got the artificial sun up. When you look up at the sun and you notice it's dark around the sun, and I'm not talking about looking directly in the sun, but you look around the sun and it's darker than the rest of the atmosphere, the rest of the atmosphere, the rest of the sky. That's because our real sun is eclipsed, and they have the artificial sun in front of the real sun. This is the truth, right? This is the truth. And if you pay attention to this and you look at this, you take the time to pay attention, look at this, you will notice these things that I'm talking about. I'm not the only one. There's others who have been talking about this, and who have noticed this. I've been tracking this and paying attention to this for some years now. As I've said in the previous video, again, this is part 2. I have plenty of pictures on my phone, and one day I'm going to have to download the pictures from the phone to my computer and start showing this. I have pictures going back some years where I've just been just all I was doing was just going outside and just tracking and taking pictures and taking videos, and I just really started paying attention and looking up, because all you really have to do is look at it. It's just like the moon. How many of you have noticed that the moon looked like it's doing a cartwheel in the sky? What I mean by that, you look at the moon and you pay attention to the spots on the moon, the craters, right? Go outside 2-3 hours later, look at the moon again. You're going to notice the moon have done a quarter of a turn, right? That's not normal. The moon don't turn. The moon have been doing like a quarter of a turn, where it looks like it's doing a cartwheel in the sky. That's not normal. This has been good. This has been going on for some years now. The moon doing a turn, it's turning in the sky like a quarter of a turn or more. What have you been taught in school about the phases of the moon, or even right now, if you Google it or whatever, and you look up the phases of the moon, wax and wane, what do they show you? What have they taught you about the phases of the moon? So what is this? When you look now, you see the moon look like it's smiling. That's not normal. If you look up the phases of the moon, if you do not remember what you was taught in school, there is no phase of the moon where the moon look like it's smiling. That's not normal. You see? Or how about the moon being out during the daytime with the sun, sometimes right next to the sun? Again, that's not normal. How many of you out there are paying attention to this? And if what I'm saying sounds foreign to you, start paying attention. And when it comes to the moon, now you don't have to, 2 3 give it 2 3 hours. And don't I mean you can, if you have a camera, you can set a camera up, or just time it. If there's one night where when you're up, or even during the daytime, because see, now it's kind of unpredictable when the moon going to be out. Sometimes when people are looking for the moon, there's no moon tonight. The moon's supposed to be out tonight. You don't see the moon at night because the moon is out during the daytime now. It's been kind of unpredictable, right? But whenever you can't see the moon, just pay attention to that if you can. Look at the craters on the moon, the position of the craters on the moon. Give it a couple of hours, 2 3 hours. Go look again. You're going to see it's going to turn. It's going to turn. It's about a quarter of a turn. That's not normal, folks. We are living in the moment, in those times now. This is what it is. You look for the signs in the sky in order to know what time it is. But if you're too busy being distracted, right? Being a zombie, they've been talking about the zombie apocalypse. Listen, my opinion, they've been zombies. And what I mean by zombies, when you're programmed to get up at a certain time, your alarm goes off. You get ready, you go to work, you spend you spend hours at work. And these days, people are working between 10 to 15 hours, right? You work and there's no thought process at all. You see? There's no thought process going on. What are you thinking about? For the average person, they're not thinking at all because they already know what to do. They're programmed. You're going off of a program. You wake up, you go to work, you spend 10 to 12, 15 or more hours at your job. You know your job, so most people can sleepwalk through their job. There's no thought process going on. You're not thinking of nothing. You get off, you may run to the store or do whatever. You go home, go to sleep, wake up, repeat. Wake up, repeat. Wake up, repeat. You're going off of a program. You're not really. It's like you're a hamster in the wheel, busting your ass, but not actually getting anywhere. You don't know what's going. Usually, a person like that I call a zombie because you do not know what's going on. I know. I lived it. Until something happens to cause you to break the program. That causes a break in the program, and that's when you wake up. And you start looking around. And you start paying attention to things. And I'm telling you what I know. And I start thinking, oh, man, I missed this. I missed that. What's going on? Hold on. Why is that doing that? Why the moon is turning like that? That's no normal. Why the moon is out during the daytime? Whoa, what's that? What's those big red rays coming from behind the sun? Is that a second sun? Look up at the night sky in the northeast. Hold on, how come there's no stars? And you realize how big that circumference is where there's no stars. That's that sun I was just telling you about in the nighttime sky. Have you noticed that when it gets dark have you noticed that at nighttime it gets hot and the heat is different? It's a different heat at night. Have you noticed that? And sometimes the heat at night tends to be affect you more than the heat during the daytime. It's a different heat. That's because it's heat or energy coming from a different sun. The energy is different. That's why it feels different. Have you noticed that? There's a lot going on, folks, that if you haven't been paying attention to, you need to really start paying attention to. Once you see these signs, then you should be able to know what you need to do and how you need to prepare yourself and prepare your family, your loved ones. Love yourself unconditionally. Keep your loved ones close. Start paying attention. Start having conversations. Add this to your conversations. Do the research. You know, what I mean this time by doing the research, I don't mean, yeah, you can look on your phone and you can search and you can go, you do your research that way, but also go outside. Go outside and do your research. Pay attention. Look at the sun. Take pictures for yourself. Track the moon. Look at the moon. See what the moon is doing. Look up. Do this research for yourself. I'm telling you what I'm speaking on, what I've talked about in this video, what I'm talking about, I've done the research. I've spent hours outside looking, taking pictures, tracking. Hours for some years now. And it's real. Do the research. When you do the research, you're going to realize what's important. Once you learn this truth, you're going to realize what's important and what's not important. And what we think is so important in this fake, wicked society, you're going to realize it's not even important at all. This is how you will begin to free yourself and start preparing yourself. Protect your children, protect the babies, protect our women. Shout out to all the natural born women out there. This is King B News and Views. Hope you've got something from this video. Check out my previous video. This is a part 2, right? Check out my previous videos where I have other important information. Shout out to my subscribers. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you are not subscribed, subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, click the notification, click that bell to all so you'll be notified every time I release or drop a video. Also, there's another part. If you haven't been getting notifications, you have to do a little more than just clicking the notification bell and clicking all. You have to click your profile picture. Go to settings, click that little wheel, that's your settings, go to your settings, and you have to click, you have to turn on the notifications that way as well, because I found out that YouTube have actually, when they did their last update, they turned the notifications off in your settings. Most don't know about it. And it's a sister who she did a video on this. She got information, and oh man, what is the name of her channel? Something with couponing. Man, I can't remember this sister's channel. But shout out to her. This is how I got the information. So you go to your YouTube and you click your profile picture and you go to settings, right? And then it's easy on the phone. And you got to turn, yeah. See, you go to general notifications, and then you go to general. Let's see, mine is on because I turned mine on. You see where it says subscriptions? You want to make sure it says subscriptions. Notify me about activity from the channels I'm subscribed to. You have to make sure that's turned on, because when YouTube did their last update, they turned it off in your settings. So even if you click the notification bell to all on the channels you're subscribed to, you're still not going to get notifications when the content creators who you're subscribed to release a video, because in the settings, YouTube have turned the notifications off, and most don't know about it. So shout out to that sister that released that video. I believe her channel got something with coupons in it. Coupons, something. But she mostly do content about coupons and getting deals. So shout out to her. I'm gonna have to look her video. I have to go on my history and find her. But YouTube have turned it off. So you have to go in your settings. You click your profile, and you go to notification. You go to general, and where it says subscriptions, you have to make sure that's turned on, right? Or else you're still not gonna get notified when somebody drop a video. Okay. All right. So hold on. Matter of fact, let me go to my history. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. I'm probably not gonna. I'm gonna have to really dig. But shout out to that sister though. But anyway, this is King B News and Views. Shout out to all of you. Till the next video, be safe out there. Prepare, so that whatever circumstances you may go through, you're prepared to deal with it. All right, be safe out there, everybody. Be cool out there. Check on your loved ones, especially the elderly. Make sure they're cool, they're drinking plenty of water. All right, to the next video, peace.